In this session, I'm going to explain you variables. Name equal to Param, age equal to 30. Here, left hand side of the equal sign, all are considered as a variables. That is, name and age are variables. Param and 30 are values. Param is assigned to the name, 30 is assigned to the age. Name and age are variables. What actually the variable? Variable is a identifier and the memory location. It is point to the memory location of the value. At the same time, we can say in other words, variable contains a value, and we can say that value is assigned to the variable. So many ways we can say all are correct. Name is the identifier we know, and age is also identifier we know. Identifier have some rules. We have to follow these rules to create a correct variable or valid variable. Identifier naming rules. These are you have to follow. The variable's first character must be an underscore or alphabet. Every one of the character with the exception of the main person might be letter set of lowercase, capitalized, highlight or digit. Whitespace and special characters are not allowed in the identifier. Identifier name should not be like any watchword characterized in the language. Names of identifiers are case sensitive. For instance, my name and my name with the capital letters is not something very similar. Yeah, there is a example of a valid identifiers, example of a invalid identifiers as shown in PPT. Okay, follow these rules to write a variable. I will practically show you what are the correct variables, what are not correct variables when ID gives the error. I will show you in practically. Name is Param. It is a valid. Okay. Even variable is valid identifier also. It gives a error message because we are not assigned any value. We have to assign some value. This means that here it is a error. Here it is a error. What it means that we have to assign some value. We have to assign some value. Okay. Param and Ishwar both are valid string literals. You can say that these can be written in double quotes. We can written in single quotes. Even these are valid. And name is with the capital N. Name is in a second line with a small n. So both are not same. Both are not same. Both are valid variables. Okay. While we are typing, some of the error message appearing and disappearing, and you can identify all these things. Whenever we give some value and we are assigning it to the variable, error message is disappearing. So here underscore age also valid identifier. Here it is giving a error message because there is a typo mistake. Instead of T we have to type capital T. Okay. Error message disappeared. Okay. It is also valid. It is also valid identifier. I will show you what is not identifier. Here it is showing one age is not a valid identifier. Not valid. Not valid identifier. It is also not a valid identifier. Okay. Here, right hand side are the values, left hand side are the variables. Some of the valid and not valid identifiers I shown to you, and you can understand. In one age, it is in the fifth line. You can identify that one is not started with the number. One age is started with the number, so it is a not valid identifier. Age plus, within age plus, there is a space in between age and plus because it is not a valid identifier. So I think you are understood. This is the end of the session. I will see you in next session.